Hey you guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about why water is important. Okay, you need to hydrate yourself. As some of you may not know, I'm a busy parent and I eat a high protein diet, and I manage to drink a gallon of water a day just to see what it would actually do, and the results are fantastic. Here's the truth: it's not that you're gonna pee a lot, but I did pee a lot. Maybe that was too much info. So the reason I started this was because I knew my hydration was off. I track most of my meals. I use MyFitnessPal. There's a ton of other apps that you could use, but I use MyFitnessPal. I don't know, it's just what I use, and it's free. I mean, you could pay for it. You know, I really didn't have a good system to track my water besides, you know, the app and or drinking the water bottles. But come on, who counts the water bottles they drink? Okay, I do, but I would lose track, and whatever, that is not the point. Since I follow a high protein diet, hydration is very important. So I did the gallon a day challenge, I guess you can say, and I challenge you guys to do the same thing. I think it would be great. I mean, what do you have to lose besides? Anyways, let me tell you guys about this experience I had. So I bought a gallon jug from Dick's Sporting Goods. It was from Under Armour, and it was like 20 bucks. You know, I was like, all right, cool. Like, this is a good way to track my water. You know, I can fill it up and, you know, keep track of it. It marks 124 ounces. Cool. I just have to fill it up and drink it throughout the day. And everything was going great, you know. But there was a day where, oh my gosh, I did not listen, I guess, to my thirst signals. I didn't drink throughout the day that day. Maybe whatever the case was, I had like 64 ounces left to drink, and it was pretty late, maybe like around 8-9 o'clock. That's late for me anyways, I got kids. So yeah, it was 64 ounces left in the tank, so I chugged it. And I'm telling you, I chugged so much water. I knew I had messed up. I had fudged up because, and I remember this very, very well. It was that the last few ounces, I just chugged it. And the last gulp hit my stomach, and it was just like, it was done. I was done. The moral of the story is, sip your water throughout your day. Do not chug it all at once. And if you do chug it, just know that you're going to probably end up peeing a lot. A common side effect is frequent urination, and you'll experience this within the first 2-3 days. You know, just listen to your body signaling you when it's thirsty. And that's something that I'm still working on, because sometimes I feel like I have to chug it for whatever reason. I also supplement with creatine, and I mean, creatine doesn't really taste like anything, but you know, you also have to be aware of your electrolytes, and you want to make sure that you are including electrolytes in your gallon of water. So what I like to do is I'll put my creatine in my gallon, my jug gallon or whatever, and I'll put some amino acids with electrolytes. That has been working for me fairly well. So the science-based facts: for one, better skin elasticity. Yes, so your skin's gonna look more hydrated. It's gonna look better. Number 2, joint lubrication. I don't hear no cracking or popping. Number 3, fewer sugar cravings. Great, fantastic for those of you who just can't stay away from sugar. Number 4, supports metabolism and detoxification. So let's talk about the negatives. No, I know, nobody wants to hear the negatives. How are there negatives of drinking enough water or drinking water? Well, there are, and here is one of them: peeing frequently. Number 2, risk of overhydration. Here are the ways to manage that stuff. Add electrolytes if you are feeling off. Sea salt or electrolytes. This one, I'm still working on this one, but listening to your thirst signals. So you might ask, so how does drinking more water help with, just overall how I feel or being a busy parent? So this will help with digestion, kidney support, and just feeling good. So for me, the gallon habit for me worked great. It's easier for me to track how much water I drink. It's easier for me to refill it. I don't have to go and grab a water bottle every so often. I can just fill it up, whether it's through the water bottles or through my refrigerator. It's helped with my workouts, macros, and my mood. And trust me, parents, I know you're juggling a million things as it is, but hydration should be your number one priority list as well. You must take care of yourself so that way you can take care of the little ones, okay? And I know it's chaos sometimes. This is one of the most simplest ways to start. It is actually one of the most effective because it compounds. You're building a habit, and it's a pretty easy habit to build, especially if you use a hydro gallon or something of that source. I use that. Now I'm not gonna go on here and be like, oh, this is a sponsored video. This is not a sponsored video. Prior, I had the Under Armour one, and I realized I didn't like those features. So now I went with this one because it has a little spout that comes out and I can sip on it. Remember, you don't have to drink a full gallon right away. You don't have to chug it. This is not a beer pong game. Bruh. Or you're not with your buddies drinking beers. You just actually have to aim to hydrate. Comment water if you've tried this or plan on, and subscribe for more content that makes healthy living realistic. And I'll see you guys next time.